Hi. I promised you before when I showed my resin tutorial how to make my molds, my white molds. And for that I use RTV silicone 181 as a two-part silicone. I buy it at www.kinn.se. It's a Swedish website. It's very good. I really love it. But it's kind of messy to make, but I'm gonna show you today how I do. First I take a measuring a cup or something, and here I'm seeing how much it weighs. So this is silicone, and I'm gonna pour in here. It's gooey. You have to know how much it weighs, because you're gonna calculate how much hardener you need. This is really messy. It's usually more easy to just pour it, but because it's the end in the bottle, I want to use it all. I hate throwing the things away. Yeah, like that, maybe. Yes, and it's about 100 grams. Like that. This is a hardener, and you just need maybe 2 or up to 5% of it, and it depends on how long you want to take to harden. It says if you have like 5% of this weight, it takes only 2 to 3 hours. If you have 4% or less, it takes some few more hours. I usually just pour like 100% should be like 10% of this, and I'm not that accurate. Just do what I like, because I don't mind waiting. Well, the bottle was empty, so this is maybe, can it be? No. I said wrong. I had too much hardener in this because I thought I had 200 grams, but I just had 100, so I should have. Yeah, well, you know, you can probably use math better math than I am. Well, that doesn't matter. I'm gonna put this away, And I'm gonna take my probably I should get some more of this whole thing. Because I have a new bottle. I'm just gonna open it and pour some more. Because it shouldn't harden too fast, because I believe, I'm not sure, it gets more bubbly if it hardens too fast. And I don't mind waiting a night for it to harden. So I'm gonna pour a little bit of this. And you should measure, but I usually don't. I believe this is gonna be a long video. Sorry about that. I thought I planned it, but didn't. Too good. Well. And I usually use gloves because it's really sticky, this thing, so it's nice to use gloves. Yes, and you just stir like you do resin or other things. It's kind of hard in the beginning because the hardener is so fluid, and this other kind is more like paste. But you have to know that you have to stir it good. I usually buy these kind of bowls at kinn, but I have destroyed this with another plastic resin. So I have to buy some more to do this. And it's kind of easy to clean this because it's when it's hardened, it's like a silicone. So you just have to pull it away then. And like resin, you should be careful so you don't get too much bubbles. So you shouldn't like stir it too fast. It maybe looks hard, but it's not. I never failed this one. I failed doing my resin pour, but never with this silicone mold. And I'm really sorry about my English. I usually just speak Swedish, so my English is kind of rusty. Sorry for the sound. Well, yes, like that. Yummy, 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 yummy. You see? It looks like whipped cream, or maybe you could say vaniljevisp. Well, I think I've stirred it good enough. I'm not sure, but I hope so. Well, let it stay there just a while. I'm just gonna show you. I already prepared my molding forms because it takes quite a while. And first my, can you see? I have some buttons and different kinds that I want to. It's messy. Well, I glued all the pieces down with glossy accent, and I let it dry for a while because it takes time, because this is a plastic sheet. Usually, when I looked at these videos with this kind of mold, they use wood forms, but I like this cheap plastic from IKEA. And then I use my hot hot glue, and I just trace the ends, so this isn't gonna, yeah, it's gonna stay in the mold. I'm really sorry for my English. So I have 3 different here, and I'm not totally sure it's gonna be enough, but I'm gonna try. And things to think about is you want the background of all the details to be flat, so you can glue it down, because this zips under like everything. So if you don't have glue under the hole, you're gonna pour under, and it's gonna be okay mold, but it's gonna be harder to prepare it before you use it the first time. Well, I know this is gonna be it's gonna be different. It's gonna be very different results on all this, but I'm gonna show you how to do, and you can do it better than I do, because, well, it usually says that you have to maybe use wax or some other release thing on top of all this kind of thing, but usually when I do, I think they get the details gets more ugly, so I actually stopped using it, and I'm just gonna pour my mold on top, and I hope that it releases later. Well, first you have to take a pencil, and it's gonna get destroyed, so don't use your favorite pencils, just because you want to get the mold thingy in all the details, so you don't get any bubbles on your beautiful molds, and so you can get all these details. Probably said details a lot of times, but I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna take a long time, so oh, you have to see this, I'm sorry. Maybe I remember something important to say. The funny thing about this is it feels really thick before you just start putting it down, but while you put it down, it like melts, like it runs away. I can't explain exactly, but and probably some of you think that, well, in the beginning this kind of thing is more expensive to buy all the decorations, but I really love to have my decorations my color, and I love to do a lot of them. And actually I think this making the mold is like, well, half the fun. And in this I have a lot of sewing details or decorations, and it's because I'm gonna do a steampunk album where I'm gonna save photos of my projects that I've done over the years. I thought that was fun because I can't save all the things I make because my house is full of them already. So I'm trying to give some away and, well, get rid of them. Well, I'm actually kind of pleased with this. What you can think about when you do this mold is to know how flat or fat. I'm sorry. Your decorations are. If like this one I'm gonna painting now, it's really flat, so you don't have to have a thick mold. Make a thick mold. And this one I have to make a lot of. I have to make much thicker because the decorations are much higher. Yeah. This I can see I put the decoration too close to the side, so it's not too. It's not gonna look that good, but well. In this one I'm having some different animals. I have been doing a zoo mini album for a long time, but I want some more nice decorations. So I hope this is gonna be beautiful to that. And I think tomorrow when I show how the molds became, I'm gonna also show you how to make another plastic resin that I also buy from Kinn. Oh. Finished. You can clean the pencil in Teröd, or you just throw it away. I'm sorry, I don't have the English word for that. It's like a Teröd, I'm sorry, lacknafta. And then you start the pouring, and the thinner you can pour it, the better it is, because the thinner it gets, the less bubbles you have. So holding the cup up in there, just let it pour down. And you usually have to have should only pour it on one spot and let it like float all over the place. I need to quickly see. So it's much a messier mold making than the green mold I showed before, but the details are much better in this, and I like because you can get more decoration from like one. I think it's cheaper in the long time, but I'm not sure. I think so. Well, that's a thick one. Sometimes I go and pour some more so it doesn't get too thin. I'm not sure about that now. Wait. Actually, I've never had any problems with bubbles with this kind of mold. So this is gonna be really thin. And this is the last one. I hope it's enough. If you don't have made enough, just you can just go back and make some more and just pour it on top of that. On top of it. Doesn't matter. You can see this is not gonna be enough. It kind of smells nice. I like the smell. I'll probably have to go back and make some more and pour it over, because it's this is gonna be too thin and it's not gonna cover all the pieces. The real way you should measure the exact amount with like rice or something to make to be sure on how much mold silicone you need, but I'm too lazy for that. So just mix. Well, I'm gonna end the video now, and tomorrow I'm gonna show how the molds became. Okay? And last thing is, I usually tap the, I'm sorry about the camera, tap the table so the little bubbles burst. Well, I see you tomorrow, and I hope you just leave me a comment if you don't understand what I'm saying, or if you, I have to explain some more. Okay? Bye.